Gorgeous people, let me tell y'all about the journey it took me to get to Prague. So I left Cleveland at like 12:35, and because the plane was full, the airline asked us to check our carry-on bags if we wanted to. And so since I knew I had a stop in Atlanta and Paris, I was like, all right, let's give this a try. So I checked my luggage and things was cool. Got on the plane, everything left according to plan. When I got to Atlanta, I had about like an hour and 15-minute layover, which essentially is just enough time to get from one gate to the next gate. And because I was going to an international gate, it was all on the other side of the airport, y'all. And so as I'm leaving to go get on the air train, the damn air train is broke, y'all. So now I gotta walk all the way over to the E-terminal, and on the airport map it said it was like 15 minutes, which wasn't the problem. It was just the fact that I still needed to find some food, because y'all know I'm not too big on the airline food. So it was like find food, walk all the way over to the E gate, and I still don't have that much time. Finally got to the gate, and I probably only slept for like 3 to 5 minutes before it was time to be boarding for my particular zone. And I'm like, cool. Don't even have like a moment to just breathe, y'all. And so everything was just going so fast. So I really didn't record too much while I was in and out of the airport. So we get onto the plane for Atlanta to Paris. Now I get a moment to just relax, watch my favorite movie. They do have outlets so I can charge my phone. They gave us a full bottle of water. We have a blanket and a pillow. And they also passed out these placemats that we will use for our dinner service. Can I just tell y'all, this is one of my favorite things about flying. Just seeing the sky from this angle, it just never gets old to me. I absolutely love it. So this was our dinner service. We had a nice little salad, we had a dessert, and then we had our main course. Granted, I did not eat any of this besides the dessert. That was pretty tasty. Everything else for me was just a hard pass. Like, I tried to taste this and it was okay, but not really for me. So I didn't necessarily eat it. And as you can see, it came with all the utensils. The little blue thing underneath is the placemat that I showed you all earlier that was wrapped up. So I thought that was really cute. Here's our breakfast service. Once again, they did give us a placemat, which I really love because it covers that dirty tray table that flips down. So I thought that was a really nice touch. You even have the nice little plates. I did eat my fruit. I did not eat the breakfast like little burrito thing here because it's just not it for me, y'all. I'm just gonna X-nay on all airline food. So everything on the flight over was real cool. Flight attendants was amazing, really great customer service, which is why I love flying Delta, especially on my international flights. So by the time we land, y'all, which was probably about 5:45 a.m. in Paris, and my next flight was boarding at 7:05 to Prague. So I'm like, all right, that should be enough time. The problem became when we didn't get off the aircraft till like 6:10. For whatever reason, it was just a lot happening. It was just taking too damn long, to be honest with you. So once we finally got off the aircraft, heading towards the connection section so we can connect to our next airline or to our next flight, then we get into a whole ass traffic jam on the escalator, y'all. The damn escalator, like, just keep moving to the point where people was bumping up against me as they was coming down. I'm bumping up against the people in front of me. It was just a disaster. After that debacle, we get to like what I would consider their TSA section, and the lines are crazy. Like, they just kept allowing people to cut in front of us, which I think was because their plane was either boarding already or was getting ready to board. So they kind of just let them get in front of us, which made our line and our wait longer, which I was kind of pissed about. But eventually she allowed us to kind of cut through the line. Let me just say, it wasn't like it was a lot of people left in front of me. It was probably 6 people left in front of me before she allowed us to get out of the line and go right up, because at this point it's 7 o'clock, boarding starts at 7:05. Make it through that part. Then I gotta go through another damn line, y'all. The next line is to go through customs. So they were calling for people who had US passports, and that made it quicker for me. And I was able just to scan my passport and then go through the line, and I was good to go. And it made it quick. But the next issue was, now I had to go get on a shuttle, y'all. A damn shuttle to get to my gate. Now it's 7-Eleven and the time is just ticking away, and I'm sitting on this fucking shuttle waiting, like, would y'all just take off already? So they didn't take off, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't know if they were just waiting for my people to get on there or if it was on a specific schedule, because we didn't pull off until like 7:17 or something like that. Pull off probably felt like a 3 to 5 minute ride from one terminal to the next terminal. Get to my terminal, y'all. The fucking gate. The gate is the very last gate, y'all. So like, I'm walking in a slow or a medium trot to get through my gate because I cannot afford to miss this flight. Like, I was so frustrated just because of all the different steps and the in and out from one line to another line. It was just exhausting. So finally get there. Life is great. Made the flight. Land. Get to baggage claim, pick up my bag. My damn bag is still in Paris, y'all. Still in Paris. Like, at this moment, it's still in Paris. So I had to file a claim, and they said that they should get my bag here today, probably after 4. It's not like 11:30, so we just about to make it work. Y'all, I was so happy that I had already scheduled transportation to my hotel because I just needed a moment to relax, y'all. Because if I had to read another sign when it comes to public transportation to figure out how to get me to my hotel, which I knew was an easy task because I know someone in Prague, so they had gave me instructions, but I just wanted to relax. It had just been such a long couple days just to get here. So I was definitely happy that I just booked the transportation because it just made my day relax, and I was excited to now be here in Prague. And I did have a cool driver. I was so grateful that he waited for me because they do have like a time frame as to how long they are supposed to wait for you after your plane lands. And since I had the whole debacle with my bag and had to file a claim, it was a little bit longer. So I was definitely happy that he waited for me. And he was definitely mad cool once we got into the car. He was explaining the different things that we were seeing as we were driving through the city, pointing out some great things that we should go back and check out as we were exploring on foot. So shout out to my driver. He got us there safely, gave us like a slight tour as we was headed to the hotel. Now it's time to go find some food because I'm so hungry, y'all. Okay, so I know I said I was hungry, y'all, but I found out it was a mall directly across the street from my hotel. So I thought I'd go over there and check it out just so I can kill some time with the hopes that my bag will be at my room after I come back from the mall. And since there is a restaurant in my hotel, if there isn't anything here in the mall to eat, I know I can eat there because I already checked out the menu. So this mall was quite massive. It was like 4 floors, plenty of stores in here. Obviously, you still have your food court, food options, which was nothing that I necessarily wanted to eat. And they already had it decorated for the holiday season, so that was really cool and festive to see. Something that surprised me to see in the mall was this grocery store, y'all. They had a full-blown grocery store in the mall. And I definitely went in here to see if I can pick me up a few items. That way I can have a few things to snack on and not have to buy anything out of the market inside of the hotel. Because we all know those prices be sky high. So they did have your fruits and vegetables and everything like that. I ended up getting some bottled water out of here just so I didn't have to pay for water at my hotel. And it was just easy to put in my collapsible water bottle and carry that around with me. So after exploring the mall for a little bit, I headed back over to my hotel to now get me something to eat. And I must say, y'all, these burger and fries was so good. I don't know if it was because I was so daggone hungry or if this burger was really smacking. I couldn't even finish it because it was so massive. After lunch, my bags came around 5:30 p.m. I showered and crashed, y'all. It was a whole wrap for the rest of my day.